Okay, welcome to this video. This is a second iteration of this video. It's my second attempt recording it. First time I tried to record it, this software here decided it wanted a flippity jib and not record it, which was sad because it was like about an hour and a half worth of recording. The file itself was like 2 gigs worth of data or something. But, Aizazuj. Aizazuj is a Portuguese thing. It's like, oh my god, almost. But, yeah, what we have to do is you have to analyze handle command line, this right here. It looks like nothing. It looks like something that you just overlook, and you just be like, well, what does this do? Who cares? Whatever. But it actually does do interesting things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step through it so you'll be able to see what it does do. This is actually where the window manager, the actual whole application's window manager, is created for the first time. So it's not like this does nothing. Um, it also has a couple places which look kind of rife for abuse. From a security standpoint, like I said in the first video, or the first couple videos, I guess, this isn't intended to be a security audit. I have other security audits which I audit for security purposes only. I don't like to mix and match the intent um, that I have when analyzing code because it kind of complexifies my understanding of the code. Oh, excuse me. But that said, let's go ahead and look at it. So this right here, this platform window, excuse me, platform window manager get. And this right here is a method to actually get a pointer to the global window manager. However, if the global window manager doesn't exist, it creates it first. So this is actually where the window manager is created. Now, so that you can see what I'm talking about, we're going to step into this. Step till return. We're going to step again. Here you can see SM window manager declared up here. If SM window manager dot is null, create the window platform manager, which means that it makes this global assignment here. So it creates it here, globally assigns it, and then it returns it. It basically says, go ahead and give me the actual pointer, which is just a reference to this. So you see how pointer is 0x, it's actually null right now. If we step over it, step over, see it's actually in here. Step one more time. Oop. Here you can see pointer is filled out. If I set a watch, you can see it there. Interesting. Okay, so if I step back, oops, hold on, let me adjust my recliner. I debug in a recliner, it's pretty nice. You can see the window manager was created, and now it's going to call within that window manager process command line args. So right here. These come from the application itself. It's platform agnostic, and they, like, depending on the platform, these are filled out to um, their relevant representations on either platform or whatever platform. So in this case, it's coming from Windows, so it's taken from the Windows command line structure for WinMain. In Linux, I'm assuming it's just taking it directly from command line. But so it's gonna call this function now, I think. Hold on. Yeah, process command line args. This is also interesting. This right here, if we analyze it, let's go into it. Ooh, darn it, I stepped over it. And I can't step back either. Hold on, we'll just go into it. You can see real simple. It's actually the window manager, not anything else. It's just a window manager that is trying to process these command line arguments. Um, it looks for two in particular, I think. Yeah, off screen and window. Here you can see the window parameter is really, really interesting because it's an actual integer representation of a window ID. It'll actually set the parent window for the whole application to be that window ID. So you can give Torque 3D, the engine, a window handle, and it will utilize that for all of its, you know, window messaging, I guess. It's kind of weird. I, I don't know. That's notable, though. If I was a betting man, I'd say that'd be abusable from a security perspective somehow. Oh, hit continue. I did not mean to hit continue. Oh, sorry, that was force of habit. I'm gonna stop the application. I have to walk through the stupid introduction loop again. I call it the introduction loop. Is basically how to get to where we go. So we continue, continue. Okay, come on. Okay, here we are. Step into. Sometimes when you're debugging, you get mixed up. But this is where we were. That was the platform window manager process command line argument. So it's only the arguments for the window manager. And it handles that by string comparison, no tokenizer, just string comparison. So then we have handle command line for the process, which is different. And then after that, we have the variables that were retrieved from the command line actually set in the engine. So like the engine itself, when we're actually in game through the console, I believe, like we have the ability to display or utilize this data in scripting, I think. Excuse me. Okay, so let's step into this process handle command line. I think this one is really simple. So let's step over that and step into this. Oh, I don't. You know what? I think I looked at this. This is where I got mixed up a little bit. Um, this was to signal that the command line was done processing, I think. I'm not 1,000% sure. But these were signals, and this is triggering that signal. I don't know what the signal is connected to. In the future, I'm going to have to trace that and see what's going on. But it's just signaling. It's just saying, hey, this is what's up. We're signaling. Here's argc, argv. Go to definition. Here you can see the trigger logic. So it checks for the delegate. Okay, I'm going to step it. Step, 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 step. The one process. Okay, so there should be one single process. Oh, that was the get. feeling there's gonna be a lot of single stepping. I didn't single step the last time I recorded this. So it'll be good to have in video form so I can kind of review it later. Having these recordings for me as a developer makes my life much easier because I can go back and, follow my own train of thought that was required for me to get to where, I was in the video. It's more comprehensive than traditional documentation for me. So we have a assertion for stack depth. Interesting. Oh, so this is just a thread profiler stuff. I'm going to go to return on this one. Go to return on that one. Go to return on that one. Yeah, it'll iterate through all of these until it finds what's connected to it. You know what? I'd probably have better luck finding by reference. Or just hammering this. What I'm doing is I'm not even watching. Oh, damn it. I guess it doesn't do anything else. It just sends out that signal. You know what? I'm thinking maybe one of the threads in the background is looking to process something command line related. But just process handle command line. I don't know exactly what it's doing. We'll have to revisit this, I guess. Where are we in execution? I just single stepped. So what happened? Did we miss something? I guess we did miss something because the engine is running. Well, I'll have to exit this. Okay, one more time. I'm not having very much luck today as far as everything turning out as expected. Continue. Continue, 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 continue. Okay, so handle command line was what we just did. Okay, there's a couple more important parts. That's the reason I actually did restart the application. Is that we have to see more. It's not just the end of that. That wasn't the end of everything. There are more important components in there. I hit step over rather than step into. I'm not a smart man. Do do do. Okay, I'm gonna set a breakpoint here. Whoops. I'm gonna set a breakpoint there so that we don't go too far. But let's step into, go down here. Okay, so this is the signaled. We're gonna set a breakpoint here, and we'll set a breakpoint down here. So if I can continue now. Okay, so the next thing that we needed to do before that whole whatever it um, was show that the console was storing these variables internally. So here you have argc being stored as game scope resolver argc, and here you have game scope argv d, and it does this for each iteration. So this will be argv 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many argv vectors you have. Um, the in this case we only have one. We have one argument. Argc would be 1. So it's only going to set 1, but if I step over, step over, step over, there, and bam, you can see it goes over. It doesn't execute any of this. So let's step, 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 step. Okay, here you can see the default script name is main.cs, and use default script is true. This is important because if you look down here, if argv is not empty, and argv is not, or I'm sorry, and argv can be opened, it'll try to use it. I'm sorry, it'll try to use it as the file itself. So it'll automatically try to open main.cs, but if main.cs is not there, like if main.cs is not like being chosen, I'm sorry, if it's being provided in argc, then it just looks. It says, okay, we're going to use this file, whatever you provided. So it means that you can arbitrarily supply whatever CS file you want, and the engine will interpret it. So say if you had like a custom game, and you had custom assets built into the game, and you're trying to protect the game somehow, you could basically load levels within the custom game engine using this. But yeah, it's just something interesting, I guess. I thought it was interesting. But so let's step. So use default script is true. It opens it. You can see the success. It did actually open it. The script name is main.cs, like I was saying. So it did open it. Step one more time. It's going to step over this because success was true. If not, it does do a dsprintf into size of message with a string that is pretty, I mean, it'll likely be able to overwrite the null terminator on this. If default script name is long enough, it could probably overwrite the null terminator. Actually, it would overwrite the null terminator. Yeah, this is an off by 1 right here. Interesting. Alert okay. Close the FSR for return false. Okay, then that's that. So main CS stream, it's non-null. Okay, step over. Size of the stream is 204A. So here it creates Malix or Alex or whatever you want to say. It creates a new script. So we'll step over that. It doesn't do any checks on the script allocation. It might in read, I'm not sure, but it doesn't initially. Read, it's just going to read from the file the actual entire script. So if I step one more time, oops, set the return. Ooh, step till return. Wait, no. No, almost messed up on that one. Yeah, if you step till return, you can see that it just went from the main CS stream with the read what we're looking at back to here. Um, you can see here script actually contains the script to the source. Sorry, the source script. Hold on. Let's see if we can get the address to that. Mm, Control C, Control V. Bring this down. This is the memory view. Oops, come on. You can see on the side here, the script now contains the actual ASCII. If you want to make modifications to the ASCII at runtime, you probably could right here. You just resize the allocation using realloc or something, and yeah, you could modify the script if you wanted to, or add script or whatever. No idea why you'd want to do that in terms of the engine, but that's where you do it. Yeah, after it's done, it closes it. I think it just frees the memory and destroys it. Maybe. Oh no, I think it just closes the file handle. Here it makes sure it's null terminated. Step over, step over. So this is, script is larger than 1024. That's just something to be aware of. Actually, no, I don't think that matters. Never mind, omit that. So here we have buffer, make full path name. Set main.csdir. Say current directory. So let's set a breakpoint down here and a breakpoint here. Continue. Here you can see it's setting the main CS directory, which means that this is the main file that it started with. This is the torque script directory where it was found in, and this is the current directory. So it saves both of those. So now evaluate is important because it is actually evaluating the script as it's encountered. So this is going to have its own video, if not video series, to explain how TorqueScript is actually compiled. So it's something to be aware of. So let's go back. So I'm not going to actually go through this in this video, but it's important to know that the main script, for whatever reason, is executed in the command line processor. Seems crazy, but it flows, so I guess it goes. Oh, hold on. Continue to return. Step over, step over, step over, and there you go. That is it for the initializer, I believe. I think that was it. Now, hopefully, the video will not mess up this time, and it will save. I'm not a praying man, but here goes.